Welcome back. This is David. Most of you went through the first 3 videos that I sent out in an earlier email, and we discussed the timeshare trap and how ownership of timeshares only really works for a little while in your life, and then you're left to try to manage skyrocketing fees. How life changes. I talked to a lot of folks who find the increased expenses of travel and the energy it takes to jet set across the country once they retire actually very difficult. So timeshares only work for a little while. I presented you with the option of donating your timeshare for a generous tax deduction. Current IRS guidelines allow for a $5,000 tax deduction when you donate your timeshare to a qualified 501c3 charity. Additionally, you can write off all the expenses of the donation and all the fees. So what this means for most of you is that you're going to be looking at a $7,000 deduction. And if you're not paying income taxes right now and you don't need the write-off, then you just simply move to option B, which was also in the video that I sent to you. That's a way of liquidating your timeshare permanently once and for all and getting it out of your name. Now, here's what I didn't tell you, and this is really important. A timeshare is a bit like a leaky roof. Not doing something about it leaves you exposed financially and very vulnerable. Now more than ever, the bigger resorts are acquiring the smaller resorts. And when this happens, fees will double and triple literally overnight. And if that's not bad enough, assessment fees are also becoming more and more common. If you've never had an assessment fee, you're lucky. If you've had one, you know firsthand what it's like to have to cough up anywhere from $500 to $3,000 or $4,000 on demand to your timeshare company for anything from a sewer system replacement to catastrophic hurricane coverage. If the resort wants to share an expense with you, they can do so at their will anytime. Also, and this is key, just because we can transfer your resort today, that does not mean that we're going to be able to transfer your resort 6 months or a year from now. There are some resorts that we can't transfer and have to deny. These resorts are on a do not take list, which we have here. And just 3 short years ago, we could transfer almost any resort. But today, the list of do not take timeshares is bigger than ever. So when you postpone taking action on a donation or a liquidation, you actually run the risk of not being able to transfer it a few months or even years down the road. Okay, a quick recap. There's no money due up front here. Your transfer is 100% guaranteed. And let's get what remaining questions you have answered by a donation specialist and get your paperwork underway. It's going to feel so good to be timeshare free.